Hello everybody, welcome back to the Mystic Hawk YouTube channel. Today's reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading for December 2019 with an eclipse special to go with it to show you what houses the eclipse December 25th through 26th is going to be hitting your particular sign for, and especially if you're a rising sign, by the way. Yes, I did say December 25th and 26th. A lot of you recognize that as Christmas Day and the day after. So, woohoo! An eclipse right on the holiday. Universe doesn't care about human holidays, apparently, and it wasn't going to change the date on that, you know. It's bigger than us, people. I just wanted to let everybody know this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. I do have personal readings available. Just check out themystichawk.com. I've revamped my website. Check it out, even if you don't want a reading, because I really put a lot of work into that. Speaking of, on Thanksgiving weekend, the weekend after Thanksgiving is when I was able to put all that together. I did talk in my Mystic Insights. I have a new one out. It's going to give you a lot more information about these eclipses coming up. The Mystic Insights was setting the foundation for a new life, the one I just recently put out. Some good information in there, interesting stories. So you might want to check that out. Now, before I get into the eclipse, I do want to mention that I have a sale going on, 25% off, 60-minute live crystal readings. That's phone and Zoom readings, and 60-minute. This is the most popular reading that I have, and it's my the Mystic Hawk's second birthday and the holiday time. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody and offer a discount on my most popular reading. The coupon code is holiday25, and you'll find that at themystichawk.com. And this sale is going to be running for December 7th from December 7th through 13th, 2019. So through next Friday, this coming Friday, we'll have this sale going on. And yes, by the way, I do offer gift certificates. You can give these away to someone if you would like to, or you can keep them for yourself for later on if you want to buy a couple of them and just have one set aside for a later date. I will keep up with it. So, all right, there you go. And the crystal readings. Let me tell you something about these crystal readings. What you get is a live reading where you talk in real time with me, an audio recording. And for those of you in the United States, I will ship to you absolutely free a little jewelry point crystal that I dug myself at the mine just last month. And after I do the reading, I choose one of those crystals and send it to you. Now, those of you that are overseas, I can't quite work out the postage myself, but if you would like to help out with the postage, I will make sure that you get the crystal. My apologies that I can't send it to you for free, but you know, international shipping. But I'll work with you, and we'll work something out. I don't think it's all that terrible. So there you go. If you would like the crystal, there you go. There's all that. And let's go into the solar eclipse. So Scorpio, it's going to be hitting you in your third house, which is ruled by Gemini. And that's all around communication, media, also writing and publishing. So I've been thinking of writing a book or putting together a blog, starting a YouTube channel, anything with writing, publishing, getting the word out like that. This would be a great time to start that. And you may be able to move that into actually a physical publication within a year. It also rules the areas of siblings, cousins, neighbors, co-workers, you know, and your social life. So there may be some changes going on in that area, changes in how you communicate. Just one of the things I've seen is it can change your communication style as well when you're going through these eclipses. Now, this transit is going to help you receive important information about your immediate network. Okay. And basically what that translates into is your siblings, cousins, neighbors, co-workers, you know, those that you work closely with at work, you live next to, again, siblings and cousins. So you're going to receive some important information regarding this network, this social group, this group of friends, or this, what does it say, same generation siblings and cousins, same generation group within a family. Okay, so that's what's going to be affected. And of course, I said same generation, siblings, cousins. Okay, might be some important information, major life changes with them. They could be getting married, divorced, have children, children moving out of the home, the children they're having grandchildren, different things. So that may be some information about excuse me, about one of these people in particular. So Scorpio, there you go. That's where the eclipse is going to hit you. And that's again, I would say shifts in your communication, perhaps how you communicate with others, choosing a different style, different words, perhaps. I'm not saying not to be yourself, but I definitely have benefited from it. My Mercury is in Scorpio. I used to be really blunt to the point. I would say, this is what I think about the situation, da 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 da. And now I'm realizing, sometimes it's best, number one, not to say anything at all. I know that's hard, but sometimes it's best just to whatever, don't say anything at all. And I don't mean to sound airy-fairy about the situation, but there's really even some scientific proof around positive thinking and positive speaking, because that helps you to manifest positive things. If you're always saying, I hate this, I hate that, I don't like this, I don't like that. I'm not saying you're one of these people. You could be around one of these people as siblings, cousins, co-workers, or neighbors, right? That kind of tends to be a bit of a downer, wet blanket on a situation. If they had only changed their communication style, could you imagine what a different kind of relationship you would have with them? And that happens vice versa with you as well. All right, Scorpio. They want me to do 1, 2, and 3. Thinking about going out on your own, being a little independent, perhaps starting your own business. Some of you may be single, perhaps have been for a while, or newly single. But I do see independence. We do have the Fire Queen on the bottom. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at that Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. Sweet. There's a Hermit card. So let's see what the... Okay. Looks like Scorpio is getting ready to bounce. Let's get all these cards put in here a little prettier so we can see what's going on here. All right. I'll see that for the most part. I wanted to zoom in as much as I could so that, you could see the cards a little better. If I zoom out to get the whole picture, it doesn't work out. They're too little. So the Wheel of Fortune, karma, number 1. This is one of the biggest karmic cards there is, the Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around. Cause and effect, basically, is what karma is. You put in garbage, get garbage out, like with a computer kind of situation. But I really feel like the wheel of karma is coming around in your favor. Many of you Scorpios I'm seeing are going to be receiving good karma, especially if you have really worked hard to put out some good work. So there's going to be this major doorway, this major opportunity that's going to come along. And it could be for some of you large-scale operations, big business situation with this 4 of Wands. This is celebrating after a job well done. Could be like holiday celebrations. We were talking about cousins and siblings and those within your peer group, okay, within your generational group oftentimes. And we're going to get to that here in a moment. Some of you could be dealing with issues around your mother, home, motherhood. Somebody could be announcing that they're going to be a mother, possibly you. Because I do see this Page of Wands receiving some kind of communication, important information regarding your network right there. And you may be receiving this information during a celebration or a time where there's a family gathering. However, this is what's going to happen now. I told you that eclipse is going to be something else coming up in Capricorn on Christmas Day. Well, it's really Christmas night into the next morning, to the 26th. Depending where you're at in the world, if you're on the land, in the land down under, it would be Christmas Day. Those of us on around the world here on the other side, it would be at the very wee hours of the night to early in the morning. But what I felt about this Hermit card, and when I saw this, is like, oh, the family celebrations, the communication, and really what you want to do is go into Hermit mode. Like, I just don't want to be bothered with anybody. Oh no, honey, I just don't feel like being bothered at all. You know, you really want to go in Hermit mode, and I'm hearing dream and be inspired by these new directions that you want to go in. Yet there's these things that you have to go do, things that you have to go to, but you really would just rather kind of be in your quiet, safe space. And there's a reason for it. I gotta have a sip of coffee over that. The reason that I'm seeing that you might want to retreat, other than the fact that there's an eclipse energy all over the place during this time, is we have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords and this reversed Knight of Swords. And the reversed Knight of Swords, that would be most likely an air sign, male or females, is a general reading. And that is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with an air sign rising or a lot of air in their chart. And this person is being very aggressive, very pushy about getting their ideas across, or I'm just feeling like they're just really being aggressive and pushing forward. Perhaps a little bit of narcissistic energy. Anytime I especially see a sword court card, that's my word, my message from my guides. And I see the Five of Swords in particular. There could be some ego battles, competition, sibling rivalry, even with cousins or at a workplace, to a point where, you know, it's calmed down to where it isn't the worst of the upright Five of Swords. It looks like this may be kind of the ending of a situation. This isn't the start or the middle, but it's finally ending, as we see the reversed Five of Swords and the reversed Nine of Swords. And this Nine of Swords, of course, that's nightmares and being staying awake at night and worry. So again, really, really try not to worry. Don't let your own ego pull you into worrying too much about what's going on with other people. We have this reverse Three of Cups. And this situation back during childhood or back in the day, whatever, it was really good and everybody get along and it was this happy little trio. Perhaps it was actually a trio, but now people have grown. They've changed. You or someone else is growing and expanding. Perhaps they have a different lifestyle. Somebody, again, could be getting married within your group and leaving that. That really changes a group of friends. When everybody's single, then somebody goes and gets married. That really changes the dynamics. Whatever it may be, what I often see in this card is like two of the people over here have kind of gone off to themselves, because it is human nature to pair up. Not that we don't run in groups, but two have gone over themselves and is talking about the one other person, or kind of leaving the other person kind of shunned aside or set aside. And this could be definitely issues within a group of people where you don't feel like part of the group anymore. And Scorpio, I'm going to tell you something. Between, I say, the 12th of December, then we're going to have the sun go into Capricorn. I said all of this in my Mystic Insights. I don't want to go, make these readings really long and say it 12 times. That's when I did the Mystic Insights. Check it out. Setting the foundation for the new life. Some of these are going to be snap decisions, like, finally, this person right here, you just got enough of it, and all of a sudden, I'm out of here. Could be a job, could be a family situation, could be whatever. I'm not putting up with this anymore. It's like, boom, gone. And the Fool does things really, He's very impetuous. He'll just, just on the spur of the moment, just say, okay, time to jump. Bye. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm going off on my new adventure. I'm going to go try something new because this has all been, stressful and worrisome and heartache and pain and dealing with this narcissistic people, and you just had enough of it. Ooh, I've just heard, Scorpio, some people, from some of you Scorpios, they're going to be getting a piece of your mind. Uh-oh. It's going to be an interesting holiday, huh, Scorpio? Getting a piece of your mind. Okay. All right, we got the next two cards here. And definitely we got a confirmation on the Fool card. It's the Eight of Cups. Yes, there's still something there. Yes, there's still a connection. But we got all this ego stuff and this, this maybe one narcissist person in here triangulating and sending their flying monkeys my way, gaslighting me and all this, and I've just had enough. It could be mother, it could be, most likely it's going to be somebody closer to your age, but it could be dragging one of the mothers in with it as well. When we're seeing the Empress, you're feeling all nice and sitting pretty till you go over here with this group thing, and it's like, okay, this isn't going to work, and it's time to walk away, time to bounce from the situation, because you just feel like you don't have anything left to give. It's like, I really feel this from this reverse Four of Pentacles. It's like, I'm all give out. I don't have anything for myself, because it's like they're taking. I feel a lot of taking energy, being around a lot of takers in this situation. So I'm going to pull some life purpose cards, because we're either looking at, these are major decisions, major life decisions we're going to be going through over this next month between about December 12th and January 14th in there. So some of it is going to inspire you to get into your leadership role. It says, take charge of the situation. You need to be the leader in this situation, because, we got a lot of monkeys, but, in this circus, it's just like a great big circus is what I'm seeing. And somebody has got to step in and take a leadership role before things really go haywire. Or you just need to be a leader in your own life and decide, I'm not following around behind this anymore. I'm going to go and cut my own path, and I'm out of here. And when the Scorpios decide that they're done, they're done. I really feel that coming for some of you. Some of you just like, nope. You just found out one too many things. Your doorway opened. That doorway opened up. Some money maybe came to you. You may be getting married to somebody else, and you're the one leaving this nasty little situation. Whatever it is, it's time to go. I definitely feel that. And I definitely feel that you would rather be by yourself than in this kind of situation, where you have this much stress and drama. Done with the drama. Okay. And it says you're on the right path is the next card we have. So I really feel like this Fool, if you're asking a question, I know it sounds crazy. I just want out of here. I'm not going to tell anybody to do anything to put themselves in financial ruin or put you in dire straits. But if you have the opportunity and, the resources available to snap your fingers and walk away from the situation, if it's a job, of course, friends, or frenemies kind of situation, it would be on the right path to follow your own lead and walk away from this kind of situation, because really the eclipse is going to eclipse them out one way or the other, Scorpio. So, yeah, I think some of you are getting married, or some of this is around a wedding, and that is indicated here with the Four of Wands. So that would, again, change the group dynamic. I really think a lot of you, if you're not actually getting married, you have a new partner. Could even be a new business partner, because I want to look at overall relationships. But whatever it is, this big change, this big dynamic that is happening in your life, it has really shifted up the group the group morale is what I'm hearing for some of it. It's just how things always went. Some people are very jealous. I think the one person that's really starting this in this particular scenario with the three people, she's just really jealous of the situation. So be careful of jealous people. Smiling faces. Smiling face. They smile to your face and stab you in the back, right, Scorpio? Look out. You consider yourself warned. Go be happy. And stay away from the haters. Say, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, well, that's for romance, but also, what else do we say? Positive thinking, to really watch your communication skills. Use positive words, not just in romance situations, but with all communications, with all your relations. But that's what I see. I think there's some kind of big, major change, this big change in your life, how you identify, how you communicate. And of course, if you got married, it really does change how you communicate about yourself, your life. Oftentimes people relate in terms of we instead of me, that kind of thing. And this one over here in the pink says, oh, we now, and the other two over there, it's like, we just me's, and so you don't really fit into the group anymore. I really feel like something has happened to change the dynamics within a peer group, or will within this eclipse energy for a lot of you. And I don't think it's going to be a surprise. I think this is going to be something that you're like, oh yeah, I kind of had a feeling that's the way it was going to be. You can watch this reading 6 months from now, and it probably, for some of you, it may just be the beginning of it. Some of you, it's the ending. This is accumulation. But I do really feel for a lot of us, regardless of sun sign, there's going to be quick endings to certain situations. So kind of like wake up in the morning and go, nope, I'm done. No, I'm not doing this anymore. Done. And that's that. So there you go, Scorpio. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, however you can support this channel. I appreciate it. Of course, if you'd like a personal reading, this is an excellent time. That is my most popular reading, the 60-minute readings, phone or Zoom reading. You get an audio recording in addition to your live reading and a crystal sent to your house. I have already sent some out. You know, just call me Marty. I'm Marty Crystal Seed. I'm seeding light consciousness. I always see these as little light consciousness beings. And actually, they will carry the code of your reading on it. I don't put any of my energy into that. You know, I just try to keep them as pure as possible so that they're your crystals. They came from the ground to my hands to you. So if you would like one of those, I'd like to give it to you. Again, I want to say that is for those of you in the United States. If you would like one, I can check the postal rates, and if you don't mind paying postage, if you live out of the country, outside the United States, I can still get one to you. I can still get one to you. We'll work something out if you really, really want one. So, okay, there you go. Thank you again, and have the best possible holiday. And congratulations, by the way. Whatever major life change that you're going through, celebrate it. Don't let the haters get you down. All right, Scorpio, you have a wonderful month, and I will see you soon. And don't forget to watch those Mystic Insights. That's where I'm really packing some good information in. It's not, the Mystic Hawk is not just about tarot anymore, people. All right, bye-bye now.